Okay, back order parts came. Not all of them. Still got a couple of back ordered parts, but the ones that will let me finish up the things, some of the things that I have up there, like the rudder, those did come in. The big thing I was waiting for was these nut plates here. That you can kind of see, they're big, huge, gigantic nut plates. But those came in. So I'm going to put those in the ribs for the rudder, and this is page 7-5, and you see I have my little red thing. Hey, I have a missing step here, so I mark that with the little red square. So it says rivet the nut plates to the reinforcement plates and spar, and so I was waiting on those, so I didn't do it, so I did mark it. So we're gonna do that now. Okay, so here I am riveting those nut plates onto the rudder spar. Let me flip that thing around a few different times. This is just a real quick riveting those on there, and then I slide here. You'll see me slide that. Well, actually, you don't even see me slide that in there. But what I did was I slid the spar and that bottom rib into basically the frame of the rudder that I had completed earlier, and then attached it to the skins, as you can see I'm doing right there. Just fleecoing it all together. And then what they have you do is rivet the spar itself to the ribs that were back riveted to those skins right there. And they're just pop rivets. They're I forget which ones they are, but they're the pop rivets that you use for most everything. And every time you rivet spars to ribs, it's the same pop rivet. And then this, I just flipped over the rudder itself so I could see the hole that I was working with. It was a little bit easier. Technically, if you bend down, you could see all three holes, and you could put the pop rivets in. But I'm lazy. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but I'm pretty lazy, and so I just flipped the thing over so I could see them better. And then I'm using that flashlight to just help, so I have a better, because in the garage I have the lights at the top, but the flashlight helps me see a lot more. I know that it's kind of a pain in the butt for the video, but no offense, I would rather see the parts I'm working on than have a perfect video. So you guys are kind of probably stuck with that light. I use it a bunch. I'll try to remember not to shine it directly in your eyes, but no promises. That top rivet is kind of in there, and you have to kind of align it. And so I took some extra time to align that there. So, couple of the things that I have seen that are interesting to point out. I did a couple of things that aren't on video. So I've put in all of the pop rivets here at the bottom. Those go in. So basically what it has you do is it has you rivet these 8 rivets here first, and then the next thing is to do the pop rivets. And the reason why is because you can't get in between here with your squeezer with the pop rivets in. You have to spread it apart, and what you do is you just spread the tape that you put on this guy. You just spread it. You spread that apart a little bit, and it gives you enough room to put your squeezer in for these last couple rivets here. And then you can do the pop rivets. This last pop rivet, you have to use the trick with the angled piece. So you put that on there, and it'll give you so you put the pop rivet. So the pop rivet's back there, and then it Gives you a nice little angle so you can pull it. So you have to use that trick on that guy back in the back there to get that back one in. And then the next thing to do is to put in the brace. Now what I've noticed with the brace, when I try to put it in, it gets bound up on that rivet. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill that rivet out so it's not in the way. I'm going to slide this in there, and then I can rivet that guy pretty easily once it's in there. And it has you not do these rivets until the end here, so it's a couple of steps away. And then the next thing I have to do is I have to come up here and rivet this top part on the skins here all the way around. And I was noticing I can rivet it with the gun, the rivet gun, but I'm going to a thing this weekend and hopefully I can find a 4-inch yoke. If I can find a 4-inch yoke, it'll fit across there, and then I should be good to go. So I'm gonna wait on those things, but that's where I'm at. That's what I'm working on. So I'm gonna drill out this rivet and put this guy in. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so that was my introduction as I was doing it. So what I'm doing here, basically is exactly what I told you in the first part of this video. I removed that one rivet so I could fit that horn brace in there. Once you get that slid in, yeah, cleco it in place and then rivet that in there. The sides of that, use the MK319 or whatever they are rivets, which are not size number 40, just FYI. They are size 33, and you'll see me, I'll point it out here because I kind of try to tap them in. I'm like, why are those not fitting? So checking things out, switching the yoke on the thing there, getting the inside of the horn brace there. If you have a longeron yoke, it will fit in there, so you don't have to pound those with the rivet gun. You can use the longeron yoke, and it fits pretty easy. It's pretty easy to get it to work in there. And then you'll see me coming up here. I'll break out the pop rivets that I try to put in there. And I'm like, oh, number 40, it's not fitting in there. What's going on? See me try to pound it in there because I'm an idiot. And then I'll go back. Oh, let's read the instructions. Oh, no, it didn't go in there. Maybe I misread the instructions. What am I doing? So I go to the internet, try to figure out what's going on, and then I'm like, oh, I'm just an idiot. And so there I use the actual number 33 drill instead of the number 40 drill, and boom, what do you know, it works perfect, just like it's supposed to. So I do have a quick joke. I found out that I'm terrified of elevators, so I'm taking steps to avoid them. And my daughter has her headsets on, so she didn't even laugh at that. So anyways, I did get that horn on there. You'll see me, I think I flip it over at some point and do the other side. And the one rivet that kind of fits really close to that horn, you can't use the gun because it's too close, and so you have to kind of use the bucking bar, the little itty bitty one, to get in nice and close, and then just rivet it with the rivet gun. And then you do the same exact thing on the other side, and you're good to go. Sorry about the light shining into the camera. That's kind of annoying. I didn't realize it. Again, not a videographer. Don't have a clue what I'm doing, so you get what you get. And then you basically do the same exact thing on the other side. And then that's all you got. You rivet that bottom part of that skin in. So have fun. Talk to you guys later. And I have a couple more videos of the rudder, and then we'll be back to the elevator. So talk to you later. Have a good day. See ya.